modified trucks. And our first out of the chute tonight will be Don Van Loo in Bad to the Bone. Don's out of Jefferson City, Missouri, and he's got a DOD, as he calls it, a darned old Dodge.
With a fuel-injected Hemi under the hood.
Yeah.
He's a veteran puller. He's been at it for quite some time.
Waiting for the green flag.
Bounced a little bit. He hammers it.
And a good first pull of the night. Don Van Loo in Bad to the Bone. And for Don Van Loo, a pretty good first pull. 167 feet, 3 3/4 inches in the Bad to the Bone. Next in line is Dan Dubes out of Freeport, Illinois, in an 83 Ford. This is Old Yeller. Like the movie, huh?
Boy, this is a great running truck. This is a fantastic truck. Big Ford motor. Now, Dan built the truck a lot like an off-road racing truck. It's got all the roll cage in it, which incorporates into the frame, and it's making the whole truck work. Instead of just the frame work, it makes the whole truck do the job. Dan's been running this truck for quite some time. The engine in this truck, built by his 17-year-old son. Watch it work.
That's a fine, fine pull.
Absolutely picture perfect for Old Yeller. Dan Dubes out of Freeport, Illinois, runs a service station there in Freeport.
Look at that. He knows it, too. You know he's taking that helmet off. He knows he's had a good run. Let's look at this again. He didn't miss a beat on this one.
It's picture perfect. He brings it out and goes to the left a little bit, and it skates right in that area. Front end kind of getting around on it and up in the air a little bit, but his truck is hooked beautiful. Look at the dirt coming off of it. It's dialed in. Old Yeller, a beautiful pull.
Here is one amazing lady. This is Donna Webb. That is Donna as in female Webb. 74 Ford called Sudden Impact. Donna's from Claremore, Oklahoma, and there she is.
Well, she's a very good puller. She's consistent. This truck runs extremely well. Her husband built the truck. Donna does all the driving on it, and she's tough. She's going to be real tough.
Donna Webb is the lady behind the wheel of Sudden Impact. Our Mike Galloway had a chance to meet her.
I'm with Donna Webb, one of the ladies in the sport of pulling, and Donna drives a truck called Sudden Impact out of Claremore, Oklahoma. She and her husband campaign all over the country with this truck. And Donna, you do all the driving. How did you get involved in it?
My husband and I were involved in a four-wheel drive club, and we got to attending some local brush pulls with just our stock pickup, and he let me drive, and that was it. I was sold.
Do you drive all the time, or take turns?
No, sir. I drive all the time. He drove it the first 2 times after we got the truck built to just make sure it wasn't going to fall apart on me, and then he gave it to me.
Now, did you drive the truck? Did you build the truck for you to drive, or was it for him to drive?
No, it was originally intended for me to drive it.
Donna's sitting behind the wheel waiting for the green flag as they hitch on the sled.
Slack comes out of the chain, no jerk starts. You've got to lead with a tight or taut chain in pulling.
She's got the flag. And here we go. Boy, she was fighting that, wasn't she?
She was, and Donna went out of bounds with the truck, I do believe.
Looked like she kicked up some weight. Looked like she kicked up some chalk. Let's look at it again, Mike, and let's see where it went south for her.
Leaves with the truck, and the truck going to the right. Now, she's got the wheels cut to the left, but the truck's still trying to go to the right, pulling that wheel around, and you see Donna fighting it real hard. I mean, she's trying to bring it around, keep it in bounds, and she just nicks that white line. It's got chalk on the tire. What a telltale sign. Now, the measurement will be from the point where she went out of bounds, and then there'll be about a 30-foot penalty on that.
Well, she doesn't look very happy, and I know it didn't go as planned, but she did a heck of a job trying to keep it away from some of these other trucks that were parked on the side. We'll freeze it for you right here. You can see where the right tire is out of bounds, and because of that, only a pull of 130 feet and 1 inch tonight for Donna Webb. And now getting ready to go is Overdrawn. This is Jerry Nichols with an 87 GMC. He's got a 557 Chevy with him. He is worth 8 months, he and his crew, night and day, rebuilding this engine. And Mikey tells me it came cheap, only about $13,000 to rebuild this entire truck.
One of the wonderful things about this crew is these guys, there's a group that put the truck together. They campaign it as a group, and they do a very fine job. It is a beautiful truck. They're always very professional. Their crew, outstanding. And it's a good hook.
That could be in the money. That could be in the money.
It's a very fine job, an outstanding pull all the way down. Truck hooked up well. Maybe a little bit short on horsepower tonight, but a fine job for one called Overdrawn again. And I wonder if that tells us any story.
Jerry Nichols, there he is out of Indiana. Overdrawn again is not quite drawn far enough. Jerry Nichols out of Lowell, Indiana, 165 feet, 11 and a quarter inches. And backing up and ready to go is the Little Hillbilly. It's an 87 Ford. Red Grogan behind the wheel. He's out of Clinton, Kentucky. He's got a couple of trucks here tonight, doesn't he?
Well, he's driving his own personal truck, and then he's got a truck that he will drive for Kenny Davis. And he hauls Kenny's truck and drives it. This is an aluminum 700 plus cubic inch Ford.
700?
700 cubic inches plus.
Wow.
All aluminum Ford. Very exotic engine. Red has really and truly over the past few weeks been on a tear. He has definitely set the pace for the pulling at the current time.
This is what Bigfoot did to it a little while ago as he came down on top of the tank. But apparently Grogan has got it fixed, ready to go. We'll see if the Little Hillbilly can make it in the big city. Whoa!
The big Ford truck has gone to the lead, and he made it look so simple. He moved a little bit over. He's not on the left-hand side of the track. He was over in the middle much more. I think he got a lot better bite, and that's a good running truck.
And Mike, that's experience. He was behind the wheel. He knew exactly what the last couple of pulls had done. He knew where he wanted to pull.
Launches the truck with the truck pointed a little bit to the right. He's going to run that side of the track. He's down the middle, more to the right, and a beautiful job. It's wide open. It doesn't make a bobble. He blows by the leading mark and does a tremendous job.
There is the driver. There is the driver in this sport right there. He worked that track. He worked it like an artist. Brushing aside adversity, Red Grogan has stormed to the lead. 186 feet, 9.5 inches for the Little Hillbilly. The Kemper Arena. And this is the Winter Nationals. And this is Wildfire, Gary Saline, Norfolk, Nebraska, 79 Ford, 600 cubic inch Ford engine. Yeah.
Shotgun Hemi. A shotgun Hemi Ford, and Gary Saline has just gone to the lead. The track,
The power on that, Mike, was incredible.
the track is changing.
Is the track changing in terms of texture after being dug up so much?
There's moisture coming out of the track. You notice Gary really hooks the truck hard, not taking anything away from Gary because he's a fine puller, a very good running truck, but the moisture is coming up in the truck and the track, and they're hooking much better than they were earlier. Saline doing a great job, really putting on a fine run right there at the end. Tremendous pull for Wildfire.
So in other words, unlike some tracks where the longer it goes on, the worse the track gets, the longer this competition goes on tonight, the better it is.
I believe you're going to see the track come completely around, get real good when this is over. It's good now, but I think it's going to be an excellent track when we finish up.
Well, right now, the second most famous person from Norfolk, Nebraska is Johnny Carson, because Gary Saline, same hometown, has taken the lead here with a pull of 188 feet, 9.25 inches. Our new leader, Gary Saline in Wildfire. And now trying to better that is a lady in an Aerostar. This is Pat Dupes, Freeport, Illinois. This is one of the Brewmobiles. We have one of these at home, but it doesn't look anything like that.
Probably doesn't run quite this well. Watch it. Look out. That lady's headed.
The Aerostar, the Challenger, Pat Dupes from Freeport, Illinois. And we asked Pat Dubes what it's like to compete against your husband.
Pat, you pull against a lot of pullers, and it's always a joy to win. How's it feel when you beat your husband?
Oh, real nice.
Probably a little bit sweeter?
Yes, but, well, we've discussed it, and my truck should beat his truck because it's supposed to be new and improved, better ideas and things that he put into this truck, because his truck is about 4 years old. So my truck should do better than his truck.
Pat Dubes, Freeport, Illinois, in her Aerostar Challenger, 174 feet. Fine pull. Ron Brummel, Hinckley, Illinois. The truck, the Orange Crush, waiting for the green flag.
He's got the capabilities tonight. Now, he is trying the center of the track. Traction should be good there. It's been kind of loosened up, put back together. There's some moisture in it. Ron will come with the machine, and he will come hard.
It's a good pull, and he was fighting that one all the way, too. A little bit of a jumpy start, and then as we'll see on the replay, I think, Mike, the front wheels, he was really working those, too.
Ron had to fight the truck, but it really made some progress with it. He leaves good. The truck hooks up well, and that part of the track is showing some good traction right now. He's got a lot of ground speed. He's making some movement on the end of the track that's really exciting. He's not real close to the lead. He is right on the leader. We'll have to see exactly where he comes up tonight, but it's an excellent hook all the way around for Orange Crush.
Orange Crush, Ron Brummel, 186 feet, 8 1/4 inches. A fine pull. We talked about how he worked it, and he's worked his way into third place right now.
What they've done tonight is taken the top 3 competitors, the trucks that pull the furthest in the class, and those 3 trucks are coming back in a pull-off.
And when we come back, we'll have the pull-off. We've got 3 competitors, the Little Hillbilly, Red Grogan's truck, Gary Saline in Wildfire, and Ron Brummel in Orange Crush. All straight ahead. Stay tuned. Arena, the modifieds have come down to 3. It's a pull-off. First up, Hillbilly. Going to take something to beat that. A superb pull for Red Grogan. 191 3/4 in the pull-off. Grogan has set the standard. But now comes Wildfire. Wildfire had the best pull during regular competition, during the elimination. 188 feet, 9 1/4 inches. He has to beat Little Hillbilly, which has just run better than 191 feet. Wildfire.
Watch the Wildfire truck. Gary Saline has got a lot on the ball. This truck hooks well, and he will very possibly go past that mark of Red Grogan. True Red mark is outstanding, but Gary Saline is a very good puller.
Here we go. And another good pull. Another good pull tonight for Saline.
He has set it right on the mark. Now, Little Hillbilly, 191 3/4 of an inch. If he beat him or was beaten, it's going to be a matter of inches, not feet.
We're splitting hairs on this one. The Wildfire, 190 feet, 7 3/8 inches. So Wildfire, at best now, can finish second. The Orange Crush has a chance to beat them both.
There's Red, the young gentleman in orange is with the Orange Crush truck. And Red's got one more truck to sweat through a pull.
Now it's up to the Orange Crush.
Watch Ron Brummel. He steadies the tack, brings it up, puts it on launch. Run with the sled. Watch the orange cone at the finish line area.
No, he's not going to do it. He is not going to do it. It is going to be the Little Hillbilly, the winner tonight. Despite the mishap with Bigfoot, Little Hillbilly is going to win this competition. All right, third place tonight to the Orange Crush. Wildfire finishes second with a 197 3/8 pull, and the winner, no doubt about it, Little Hillbilly, 191 and 3/4 inches with Red Grogan in the saddle, who is with us now live upstairs. Red, one whale of a run.
Well, I'm real pleased with it. The track is super good tonight, and it's taken a lot of power, and I had a lot of fast gears in the truck, and I was afraid it wasn't going to work, but it was too late to do anything about it. So if you notice in the first pull, it bothered me a lot. I didn't get as far as I did in the pull-off, and I think the sled was set the same. But when I went back, I added a little bit of air, and I know that I really had to lean on it hard with that faster gear to ever get up. Even though it's a big engine, you can smother anything to death on a track this short and this good. So I just got out there and done the best I could do, and I'm real pleased with it.
Well, Red, it was a beautiful job. The truck hooked up right from the start. Let's take a look at it. Now, what's happening right here, Red?
Well, right there, you're going to see me lean on it hard right there because I've always rolled this truck. You can see the butterfly is wide open and the injectors there. And the accident tonight hurt the truck a little. I've got a frame bent. All wheels is not touching the ground equal. And I really felt like it really hurt me. But I had a whole lot to do right here. You can see the right-hand side kind of sinking, and that's really pulling the power out of me. So I just took her as far as I could go.